Doors for days.
Sorry, I just tried to think of the hilarious door joke that I know.
All right, say it.
So why does a coop have two doors?
Uh, well, there's a lot of chickens, so
Huh.
if it was just one door, they'd all be fighting to squeeze through it, and nobody likes that. So you gotta have two doors, so that way, no, there's room for more chickens to go through, and they don't squeeze through as easily.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can go and they can enter and leave through two different lines. It's efficient.
I realized I didn't say chicken, but there was supposed to be a chicken coop. Anyways, the reason.
Well, that's usually what I think of when the word coop is
Yeah,
mentioned.
yeah. Anyways,
I don't know what other coops there are.
if the reason a chicken coop has two doors is because if it had four doors, then it'd be a chicken sedan.
I don't get it.
Car joke. Hysterical stuff as always, Riley. He's got the jokes to tell the folks.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where we have a lot of laughs and gaffs and
giraffes
go around. Yeah, laughs, gaffs, giraffes, other kinds of affs.
I don't even know if I know another aff.
Well, there's
giraffe.
Yeah, Riley's not that affable.
Just aft in general. Oh, that's aft with a T though. Is that a near
gotta be
an AFF?
I'm pretty sure we all like our taffs. I like taffy.
Oh, but I've never got there. I'm like, what the heck is a taff? I've never heard of such a subject.
Calves are pretty cute. And the calves on my leg.
Ah, calves. Again, that's more of an ear rhyme. That's not a double F.
Well, do you know what also isn't a double F? Laugh.
Oh, it doesn't even have an F.
Exactly.
Crazy.
I don't think gaff does either. It might. I don't know.
Yeah. How does one gaff? Gaff.
Let me Google it.
No, it's just typed in gas. Gaff. No, it just typed in gas. Gaff. Oh, whoa, what is this? Gaff? Spelled Gaffe. An unintentional act or remark causing embarrassment to its originator, a blunder.
Oh, that's a Riley word. Oh, right. I'm surprised you don't know what that means, if that's what that means.
There's apparently
Crazy.
a gaffer.
Oh, you are 100% a gaffer.
No, a gaffer is a head electrician on a film or television set. Which is completely different from a gaff.
My point still stands.
The second word or second definition for gaffer is an old man.
Point still stands. Point still stands.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Point is, gaff is
that
a
makes so
word
much sense.
of
Then
many
gaff
gaffs.
tape means electrical tape. Oh my
I've
gosh.
never heard of gaff tape.
Oh, it's all coming together now. So I'll get straight to it. I think that I've been cursed. I've been feeling this disaster within me for a while, and I know what you're thinking. What kind of curse has fell upon me?
What kind of curse has fallen upon you, Riley?
I'm glad you asked. I believe I have an inconvenience curse of laundry. Laundry for me, I do it, and it's never a good time. Because for some reason, laundry machines just hate me. Mm-hmm. It's obviously not user error at all. But I've had multiple laundry machines like eat my clothes. Like not like, oh, clothes is disappearing. No, they've left teeth marks on my clothes. Just giant rips and whatnot. And I
They're
just
just hungry, bro.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. I it's four different laundry machines have eaten my clothes. So this isn't like a one laundry machine thing. This is a curse brought upon me from college to the current day. It's been a disaster. And now everything is all coming together, and realizing that curses are real due to this laundry machine problem.
And the way it's sounding to me is you just don't feed your washer and dryer enough.
I feed it a lot of clothes, sometimes too much, and I realize that's probably the cause of it being overstuffed. It can cause problems. But I've done under.
Yeah, you're spoiling it.
I've done under, and it's ripped the clothes to shreds. And it's always it's okay. It's not all the clothes. It's normally one shirt. Like one shirt gets caught on some weird psychic metal thing, and then rips holes along the was it the shoulder arm? What's it called? Just the arm of the shirt. And
sleeve.
Yeah, the sleeve. That's the word. So I have just a few shirts that I've had to throw away because they just have random holes in them now on the sleeve, and I think it didn't clean the shirt very well. It looked more dirty than it was when I put it in, and I just don't understand. I didn't have this problem as a kid. I still did my laundry as a kid. Because if I was in a big household, if we didn't do our own laundry, we'd have no clothes. It was a disastrous time.
I saw how high those laundry piles were stacked. I know.
They are still pretty bad. So it's something that occurred to me. I think this happened in college. I got a college curse upon me. Don't know what happened, but I upset some wicked being. And
you upset the laundry gods?
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of a solution. And I wanted to hear what your guys' ideas of a solution to my curse. What can I do to appease the...
Alright, so you know how in the 1800s,
yeah,
people did their laundry by scrubbing it by hand on
a board, okay.
Yeah, on a board, and then
washboard,
they hung it up on a washboard, and they hung it up on a clothesline to let it dry that way. Try that.
Okay, so I have one problem. I don't have a clothesline, and I can't hang anything outside on my tiny porch, because apparently that's against the apartment code building. So are you suggesting I put a clothesline in my hallway? And inside
that way you can even dry all winter long.
All winter long, baby. Just have clothesline. Well, what about drippage? Won't it drip on my floor?
You don't have any towels
or
fans or buckets?
Okay. So...
I mean, if it's really that big of an issue, you could just wring them out before you hang them up. But you don't have to hang them up soaking wet.
Okay. So what if that still causes problems when I try doing it by hand? You know, my muscly fingers just start destroying shirts left and right. Is there any other way to appease the laundry curse?
You can outsource it to someone to do it for you.
Yeah, do a laundromat. That way they're liable for your clothes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. At college, you know, I messaged. I think it was my RA about this. He's like, "Oh shoot, man, that's troublesome." Mm-hmm. So he came to look at it, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I have no clue what's wrong with this washer. But you know what? We'll make this right. We'll get you a new washer in this room." And sure enough, it was a pain, but we got a new washer. And I think three times later, I think I got the same problem. I'm just like, well, it can't be the washer. It can't
has
be
to be the user.
It has to
Well-
be the user. Yeah.
I do have a third solution.
Okay.
Get more durable clothes.
More durable clothes. Well, you know,
It
things.
sounds like you're wearing just like thin napkins. Clothing.
Yeah, what you need is Kevlar thread.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to. Yeah, you know my style
And get
is
some
is
Vlar.
non-existent. So you're saying I should invest in like heavy duty like knife proof like clothing.
Mhm.
Of course.
Okay. I will look into that, and it could be that.
I mean,
You know, I normally
if you
go
do-
cheap clothing, which you know you buy what you get,
There.
right? So
There you go.
yeah, maybe that's what I need. Maybe that'll appease.
Not only will it prevent rando strangers from shanking you in the street successfully, but more importantly, they won't get cut up in the clothes in the washer.
You know what? It is starting to make sense. I wear a lot of jeans, and those are durable. Thick blue jeans. I haven't had any rippage in the blue jean department. It's only been
Yeah,
shirts.
That's crazy, man.
So I think we're onto something. It's probably it has to do with the shirts. Well, I'm glad we thought of an elegant solution to a curseful problem. I will give you updates once I figure out my next shopping spree of durable shirts.
All right.
Can't wait.
If that doesn't work, there's always black magic.
Black magic?
Yeah.
Like the editing
Dark
software?
arts, witchcraft,
Oh.
voodoo, witchcraft,
I was just thinking like a black
demonic
magic,
summoning.
Da Vinci Resolve. You just edit the shirt back to normal, man. Good as do.
Yeah, with the stitch tool.
The
Perfect.
stitch tool, yeah.
Yeah, but that only works so much. Once you're to the point where it's all just a bunch of like tatters
Just do
and
live
stuff
editing.
that you.
Just wear the shirt outside. Just a bunch of holes and whatnot. You're like, don't worry, guys, look at this, and show up like an edited photo. It's like, guys, my shirt's fine.
Oh, there's your problem. You're not wearing actual shirts. You're just wearing pictures of shirts.
Oh yes, I could try 3D printing a shirt. That would
There you
probably be a
go.
bit durable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta give it like joints and stuff like armor if you want to move around, but
Well, it's just a shirt,
it
man.
would be
like,
durable.
how much mobility do I need?
You might want to go to maybe resin instead of PLA. If you want a durable shirt.
Just thinking of a very stiff shirt. I can't move my arms.
Well, you can have joints like Cameron said, like armor.
Like,
Yeah.
if I could probably I
Fine,
just
use
do
the flexible PLA. Fine,
no,
do
I'm
that.
just
Yeah,
thinking my
whatever.
elbows would be fine.
No,
'cause
no,
it's a
fine.
short
No,
sleeve
it's
shirt,
cool.
right?
No,
So
it's fine.
if,
Yeah, it's cool.
the only problem would be the shoulder joints, right? So
Well,
it's-
not just the shoulder joints. You'll need like a joint for the chest too, unless you want to bend weirdly.
oh, that's true. That's true. I forget
And you
about
also
all the
want,
motion
like,
I
a-
have.
And you also want comfortable neck movement too. Can't forget that.
Mm.
Is Riley walking around with this dumbass plastic armor?
It's a
as his
plastic
day-to-day
shirt,
clothes?
not an armor piece. Completely different.
All right, sure, buddy.
Whatever makes you feel better, Riley. But yes, thank you for helping me on that.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Now we can get in today's topic, which is
Floors.
doors, and I thought it was specifically door hinges, but
I only remember hearing doors.
we can go doors. Door
Max
sales.
isn't here to correct us.
Correct.
3 Doors Down is a pretty good band.
Tell us about it.
Yes, tell us, Gavin.
We're
Oh,
calling your bluff.
Are they a rock or punk? or metal?
Hold on, I wasn't expecting to talk. I got a mouthful of seeds.
Everybody, Gavin has an announcement to make.
I don't.
Consider that bluff called.
Yes, 3 Doors Down is a rock band. Sorry.
Rock band, okay.
Yeah. I like them. They're a rock band.
Do you have one of their albums?
I don't own one of their albums, but I really like, like Kryptonite or Loser or, those ones.
Okay.
The Better Life is one of my favorite albums from them.
Is this I guess what age is this group?
I think they're late 1990s, early 2000s.
Oh, okay. Turn of the century.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I don't know much about music, Gavin. I'm gonna be honest. I
know. It's not a video game theme, or
it's not video games, anime, or the.
It's just culture.
Or classical.
Mm-hmm.
With the 1600s.
Sorry.
Gavin's just more cultured than me.
True.
When it comes to music, probably, yeah.
Yeah, my dad keeps calling me he failed in his teaching.
My dad keeps calling me a failure. Just wanted to put that out there. It doesn't really have anything to do with the story.
He failed in his teachings of music because a song would come on the radio. It's like, oh yeah, you know this song? And I'm like, I have no clue what this song is. And he's like, I failed you.
That's what I do with Maddie all the time. A good song comes on, and I'm like, oh, this one was super popular. Heard it all the time. You know this song? He's like, nope. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh.
I guess that's okay. Not all parents can be good parents.
Riley says, like, oh, this song's great. Riley, you know this one? Nah. He's like,
get out of the car.
You're gonna have to walk.
But Dad, we're 10 minutes away.
I am disappointed in you.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed that you have never heard this song before in your life. What have you been doing?
Not even once? Not once? You haven't even heard it? No, Dad, I haven't. Get out.
Get out. Get out of my house! Or the car, or whatever. Whatever the analogy is, I got lost in it.
You got lost in the sauce.
Get out of my car. Get out of my house. Get out of my head.
My life.
Oh, yeah, that probably makes more sense. Man. No, he's never done that.
What's y'all's favorite door?
Sliding door.
No, that's a terrible door design. It breaks too easily.
You're just someone who doesn't like fun.
Automatic's pretty cool.
Ooh, automatic doors. Yeah.
Automatic sliding door.
No. You can't use the sliding door. That's a fake door.
Fake
What I
news.
missed.
All right, Riley, what's your favorite door?
You know that door from Monsters Inc?
Oh.
The door.
Which one? There was a lot of
the
doors.
one that was chipped.
Yeah.
Do you like ground doors?
Grounded up doors. You know, nicely like splintery doors. Now that's a good door. It just gives the feeling of please do not touch it. And that's the kind of door I want. Gives great security and you know, gives the appeal that you have nothing valuable inside.
Okay.
The destitute.
It's not really a door. You just have like a pile of wood shavings in a door frame.
No. They glued the door back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Sorry, I guess I didn't specify that.
You didn't.
Okay, the glued up door after it's been shipped. That's my
And the door still looked fine after it was glued together, didn't it?
Yeah, but it had that nice little splintery look to it or feel.
Yeah.
They just zoomed in, I think, on the doorknob, so you didn't see the whole door in its splintery glory.
Okay. Anyways, Max, you asked what you missed. Well, Riley was asking for solutions to his laundry problems earlier. Riley, would you like to ask Max for his
Max, I've been cursed, okay, and
Oh, boy.
and I was trying to figure out some solutions to break the curse because I've been losing shirts left and right, it seems, and the laundry machine just likes to eat them, create holes and whatnot. The clothes aren't disappearing. It's just giant bite marks.
They're just
in it.
dying.
Yeah, the shirt's just dead.
Lost in action.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the question? How to prevent that from
Yeah,
happening?
how to prevent the curse, how to remove a curse. Specifically the laundry.
I mean, you're
machine
clearly
space.
going to have to sacrifice... It's the washer or the dryer?
Washer.
Yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice the dryer to appease the washer gods.
Oh. I feel
I mean,
like
that's obvious. I don't know why you didn't do that already, but-
so
Ryan, that would have been my fifth suggestion.
Yeah. I mean, you can also just torture the washer. That might work too.
That's
Their
a good
dryer.
suggestion.
pour boiling water in it. This I'll show you. Okay.
Waterboard the washer.
I can't say that I've tried the torture route or the removing the dryer route because it's with the washer. You're just saying the dryer or the washer.
Oh, it's a combo unit?
No, they're two separate units. Actually, it's been 4 different machines, so it's not like one specific machine has been eating my shirts. No, it's been multiple different ones.
I see. Well, then the dryer method's not really feasible because you'd have to sacrifice like 5 dryers.
I have to. Oh gosh, no! Like those dryers are like across the country.
Unless you just went to random people's like guests' houses and then like, oh, your dryer broke. What the heck?
I just have to break 5 random dryers
Mhm.
to appease the washers that have wronged me in the past.
Yeah.
Because of course the dryers are the washer's, sworn enemy, and so you're essentially showing that you're in the good graces of the washers. That's the logic behind that.
Oh.
Also, is that why my washer and dryer are in 2 completely separate rooms?
Yeah, they have to keep them separate.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you do.
Mine aren't, but it's because they're blind, so they don't know.
Both of them are blind?
Yep. They have cataracts because they're old.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's basically all you missed. We're talking about doors now.
Yeah, as per the topic.
A new
Yes.
door opens.
Yeah, so you said you have lots of door stories, right, Max?
Did I say that?
I thought
I'm pretty
you
sure
did.
you did. You were like, "Oh man, do I have the door stories?" Maybe it was door hinges. We couldn't really recall.
Doors. I think it would probably doors.
Okay, yeah. You want to expound upon the doors?
Well, I guess we can start by saying that I heard. I don't remember. I have no idea where I heard it from. But there was apparently a guy that like wrote a book on what makes a good door.
Oh yeah.
And I heard someone, might have been on the radio, he was describing like, some of the qualities of a good door. And you should be obvious, which way the door opens.
Oh yeah.
It should be obvious where to push on the door. And then he
Right,
explained
so
that
push or
many
pull.
doors, such as school doors, almost exactly like the high school doors, are often terrible door design. They're just awful.
You have like
And they
4
don't-
doors.
And they don't follow. Like you
direction.
can't tell which way they open, and it's not super clear where to push on it.
It's one of those hatch
nasty.
doors. You have to
Oh,
bend
man,
down
there's-
and open.
Open from
And
the bottom.
there's like a barbecue shop in town, and right next door is a bar where I'll stop in and grab a root beer from and leave. Dude, that door is not clear on whether or not it's a push or pull because both sides have like the bar which you would
Yep.
normally pull. So when I tried to do that from the inside, I fucking pull on it, the door doesn't budge, and I look like an idiot because it's a push situation.
You look like President Bush trying to get through those double doors, and he's like,
It's a double push door. You push it both times on the inside and the outside to leave.
Yep. Why would I think I had good door stories?
I don't know.
You're telling us. We need to pull up the previous podcast. Let's hear it back.
Amy, pull up that clip.
Yeah. I can pull up the clip. Give me
Pull up the clip.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Some freshmen in college busted the door of the dorm I was in, so they had to have like someone stationed looking at it 24/7 because it wouldn't lock anymore.
Oh,
Because they tried to get in like really late at night, and none of them had their badge to scan in, and so they just rammed into the door as hard as they could and like broke the electric lock system.
That's crazy.
Is that all it took?
Yep. I mean, it wasn't modern; it was old, but
the electric clock system.
lock system.
Oh, lock. I'm like, why do they have a random clock system in there, or like in the dorms?
Attached to the door.
I broke a door once. And me and my sister got in a fight. So, like, she grabbed onto the door handle. And I grabbed onto her and I pulled her. And I guess I pulled her hard enough to just rip the door right off the hinges. I got in huge trouble for that.
Oh my god.
So your sister is stronger than a door.
Oh yeah. We totally outclass doors in power skill.
Oh gosh.
We are definitely above door level.
Man, that just reminds me of like the classic like tooth pulling situation on the doorknob. Oh, I don't
Did it
think
not
that
work for you? Did it just like
I think-
yanked you and face planted you,
I
or what?
think one of my siblings tried it and failed miserably. I don't remember
Their
which
tooth
sibling,
wasn't loose.
but I think they got a concussion instead of a lost tooth.
Oh my God.
They like closed the door that their head just. I don't think they stood far enough back. That's all I'm remembering.
Man, I can't believe that didn't work. I can't believe that went so wrong. Tying the string around your tooth and slamming the door. I can't believe that.
I can't believe that just didn't work.
I'm willing to bet the door kill count is probably higher than sharks.
Well,
The sharks have like a shockingly low, like vending machines kill more
vending
people than
machines
sharks.
is what I was thinking.
And I would imagine the doors kill more people than vending machines.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's because Jaws ruined the shark's reputation probably forever. Like so much to
For
the
sure.
point where the guy who made Jaws was like, "I wish I didn't make Jaws, man. Sharks aren't really like this."
Well, they are got a lot of teeth.
Yeah,
That's what makes
They
them
do.
dangerous, man. They can just grow more teeth.
yeah. I just don't mess with them, and you're fine.
I
Unless
think
they're really hungry.
I think we are biased since we're land creatures. We don't actually, live in the ocean, so we don't know how dangerous they are.
Yeah, what if they're just like considered like huge dicks by all the other fish?
Well, that's dolphins.
Well, I know but like there's more than one.
Yeah,
probably.
dolphins is just a cosplaying shark, basically.
Oh.
I didn't like the dead silence there. It's like, no, okay, nobody.
I had
okay.
a huge mouthful of macaroni, so I couldn't answer.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I did pull up the clip, and verbatim, Max says he has a lot of things to talk about doors. And then Gavin
Wow,
Sheridan saying that he also has a lot to talk about doors.
Oh boy! So
I do,
Gavin's
I just-
got stories too. You guys could take turns.
That's fascinating.
Starting with Max.
I mean, we all know how good AI is getting. You know, that could have been anyone that said that.
What does that have to do with doors?
Well, the
Good
clip of me saying I
technology.
had a lot to talk about.
What do you mean? This wasn't AI. This is last
Hey, I was getting really good, Riley. Like it could have been
AI. What kind of AI is like? Did you join the podcast as an AI last time?
Max,
I
don't
would've.
blame AI for your poor planning and lack of.
I thought I had more time.
You're like, oh, you know what? I'll have a door story by the time we do the podcast again. Oh, sure, the podcast time changed. What am I gonna do? All my door stories.
I mean, I was gonna squeeze my door time in the next 3 days.
I couldn't make an all door in this time. Okay, guys, we're gonna be trying out the all door today. It's both a sliding door, cat door, dog door, rotating door, front door.
I have zero idea why I would have said that I had left.
You came up with the topic.
I can't think of any.
Oh boy! Well, now that Max has been thoroughly exposed as a fraud,
Now that I've been framed by AI, like I'm trying to think back to that moment. I have no idea. I was compelled by Big Door. They set me.
Were you looking at your door or something? Like, do you have a door sponsorship that we don't know about?
I was modeling a door, and I guess I thought that.
Oh, maybe that was
maybe
it.
tell us about that.
Yeah, how modeling doors. Easy, hard.
But that's not a lot to talk about. It's just a cube, basically.
It's okay.
Go on.
And then you put hinges on it,
Okay.
and then it works. And then you put a door handle on it.
Do you have to hook up the door handle to the hinges?
It goes hooked up to the door. The door's hooked up to the hinges. It's very complicated.
So the handle is just aesthetic?
Yep.
Is there like a classic keyhole on the handle? Like
No,
not
but the
one of
handle is,
those.
like super loopy and like ordinately like engraved.
Like right
Those are
underneath?
patterns.
Like
No,
right-
like the door handle. It's very.
it's on
It's
the
like
door
made out of
handle?
metal. Yeah, there's like all nice patterns like engraved
Oh,
into
sure,
it.
sure.
It's very fancy. But then you walk up to it and it turns out it's bad door design and it's actually just a push
It's a
button
push door.
door.
It's actually an automatic door that's voice
And it's
activated.
automatic door.
You're like, doorknob, and then the door opens. We got to
I
get
guess
is
well, it's not
a
a-
voice activated door for Halloween. So when people say trick or treat, the door just like creaks open.
but then they can just walk into my house.
Have a double door system, man. Put
An
a
airlock?
put a mirror behind the door so it creaks open, and then they see themselves and run in fear.
The amnesia door.
And then you're standing behind the mirror in case they want to enter your house.
Oh my. Trapdoors are cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about side doors?
I mean, that's just a door in a different spot, though.
What? What do you
I don't know
mean?
what you would know about
Did you-
doors, Max. I mean,
Side
you
door?
talked a big,
Isn't
you
that what you
talked a
said?
big game last week about your door stories.
What do you mean? A side door is just a door in a different location.
Yeah, like a front door and a side door. They're both the same door. There's just one's in the front, one's on the side.
For some reason, when
Yeah.
I'm thinking side door, I think of slidey door.
Well, that would be a sliding side door. You got to be specific.
Oh, I see.
All right, so Gavin, do you have door stories? You said you did.
Of course I do.
All
Why wouldn't
right,
I? Especially if I said I did.
yeah, give us those amazing door stories of yours.
Sure. My grandpa, I think he got it from his dad. He has, like, all of his desks for his workshop are all just old doors that he just hung up on a wall.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so his oldest one is all marked up by his two daughters, my mom and my aunt.
All right.
and so it's going to be like a family heirloom that I inherit. I'm going to inherit a
A door.
chopped up wood door. Yeah, basically.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Yeah,
And this wall decoration you said? Like, does it...
it's a desk. It's
Oh,
all,
I completely missed the story. I don't... Gosh.
yeah.
Well, someone wasn't paying attention.
I was just imagining the door just hanging on the wall.
No, he uses it as like his workshop desk.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, so when he built me a tool shed outside here, he also put another door desk out there. So I'm using it. A different one,
Oh.
but yeah.
I see.
Uh-huh.
I remember, Riley, you said you had a lot of cool door stories.
No, I can play the clip back again. It says that I have a lot to learn about doors.
All right. Well, what do you have to learn?
Is a sliding door and a bus door, like which one's cooler, I guess?
Oh,
Oh,
bus door.
Bus is
door,
folding
100%.
and sliding too, isn't it? Like a combo of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bus door is cooler. Okay, what
I
about...
think so because it has a handle and you can open it from a distance.
Okay, car door, like regular car door that you have versus a like Cybertruck door.
I don't know what a Cybertruck
I mean,
door
that's
is
still
like.
just a door.
That's still just a car door.
Okay, what about the
Like a
the fast car, whoop, 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 and it goes in time, and then it's
You mean going
the
doors?
No, wait, no, that was close. That's very close. Is it
Yeah,
DeLorean?
the DeLorean.
Yeah,
DeLorean has. They're called gull-wing doors.
They are.
Gull wing doors.
Yes.
How, like, on a cool door to bad door design scale, where does it fall?
Oh, the gull-wing doors are like top 10 coolest doors.
Yeah.
Cool door.
'Cause
Okay.
apparently their swing distance is shorter than a normal door. So
Mhm.
technically it's more usable.
Like one of the Teslas has them. It's like
Okay.
whatever the SUV,
You know,
one of the bigger Teslas has them technically.
you know, I don't like some of the door handle designs of Teslas, or just some of the newer cars where they're in the door, so you have to like press on
And
it,
then it
and
freezes and you can't open it.
I haven't
That
dealt
sounds
with
like
it
you're
in
just
winter.
car ignorant.
Yeah, I have only had like hand-me-down cars, so I haven't had any like fancy cars.
We don't know about it either, but there's plenty of videos of it happening.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen videos where like an icy rain came through and a guy's at Tesla and he has to like smash the side of his door with his fist to like break the ice to get at his door handle.
Oof.
Yeah.
So you can't open it.
You have
That's
to have like
crazy.
door handle warmers or something.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
guess.
why anyone would have an electric
See-
car in like anywhere outside of like California.
Oh, yeah.
Like they just, it gets cold and then they're just done.
Yeah,
They're
batteries
heavy.
work great in the cold.
Yeah, they're heavy. The batteries die. They just, I don't know.
Didn't they talk about my car dying like over the past 2 weeks? Like 2 weeks ago, my car died for like the week because it got so cold and I didn't start it for like 3 days, and it's like, oh, sorry, out of battery.
And it's gone. I know
Yeah.
Gavin's had problems too.
Yeah, but I got a new battery now, and then it was pretty much good the rest of the winter.
Nice.
I have a pair of doors to walk through. The doors of the courtroom. Because I have an update on the Johnny Somali situation.
Oh, snap. Courtroom
And,
and Johnny Somali can only mean good
Yeah.
things.
So his court date happened. So the court.
Oh, it already happened.
The trial happened the other day. I don't remember which day specifically, but it happened the other day. But what I can tell you is the night before, he hopped on stream, got drunk, threw up a little, and
Oh, gosh.
he talked mad shit. He was gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna plead insanity," and like,
Oh my gosh.
he also was talking mad shit about the judge, which is definitely something you should do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then the next day, no, the court date happened, and he showed up an hour late
Oh.
in an
Uh-oh.
oversized stooped wearing
Oh.
a hat that says "Make America Great Again." And he
Jesus
walked in
Christ.
there supposedly with like the biggest, smuggest smile on his face. Like there were a few YouTubers
Allegedly.
like Legal Mindset and Tozy who were there who have been covering his degeneracy in Korea. He flashed them dirty looks, apparently. And then no,
His
Allegedly.
own lawyers,
Allegedly.
or were those just other lawyers that were there?
those are just
Just the peanut gallery.
people who happened to be there in the courtroom. Like
Mhm.
Atozy set a milestone for one of his videos saying if I got like 1 million views or something on this video, then I will fly to Korea to see Johnny's court case. But
Interesting.
yeah. Anyways, apparently there was another charge added onto Johnny Somali, which he and his lawyer weren't made privy to, that he got slapped with in the courtroom.
Oof.
But, you know,
Not
That's-
prepared? Like, you just got attacked again? Like,
yeah. The judge told him to take the hat off numerous times, and apparently he
ooh.
took it off and then put it back on immediately.
Yeah,
So
okay.
wearing
That's
baseball caps, let alone political baseball caps, is probably not court etiquette. Is my guess.
yeah, normally
Usually,
you
you
take,
wear like a suit.
normally you take your hat off when you enter a building, let alone like a courtroom.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I don't give a shit.
He talked about no. They said that the judge said the judge at some point asked him about what room he's been staying in, what apartment he's been staying in this entire time. And then Johnny's response was, I don't speak Korean. And then the judge was like, yeah, but you speak English. Tell me the number.
Wait, he asked him in English, and his response was, "I don't speak
Oh my
Korean."
gosh.
Something like that.
Bro.
How is this how? Just how? I'm gobsmacked. Absolutely gobsmacked, man.
He wound up pleading guilty to all the charges.
Oops.
But
Okay.
here's the kicker. This isn't the only trial. That was just for the obstruction of business charges he's been hit
Oh
with.
boy.
Oh my goodness.
He still has the other shit. Like, the deepfake stuff could give him some serious time in Korea. And he recently kind of outed himself on that on stream just the other day.
Of course he did.
He was also talking about, like, I don't know what these people are saying, talking about, like, I've never said shit about North Korea. And meanwhile, there's a video of, like, some
Pull up that clip.
Pull up the clip.
some Korean news anchors who are, like, trying to talk to him after he's leaving the courtroom. And he's, like, telling them to fuck off. It said that I love North Korea somewhere in there, too. So, on top of that, there's also all the other shit of him talking, like, about how much he loves North Korea in, like, his videos when he was in hiding. So, you know.
Man, so I forget now. Does that mean he will go like to like a jail in Korea, or does he get flown back into the States and have to take like prison time here in the States?
Hopefully, he's getting thrown into jail in Korea.
I
Okay.
think that's how it's supposed to work, but
I thought so
I'm not
too,
sure.
but I'm unsure of
Right.
other
I mean,
countries.
Japan and Israel deported his ass, and we saw where that went. So
Yeah.
the hope is Korea, like, puts their foot down on this shit, and no.
Yeah, it's the best way to learn,
Really,
or best way to
it's-
teach them that you can't
I
be
don't know
doing
if
this.
you will learn.
If you get thrown in jail for like a year, I think you'd learn.
I mean, the deep fake stuff could get him up to 10.
In 10 years, I think you'd learn.
That'd be kind of nice, not having to hear from him for 10 years.
Yeah, it'd be great. Now, if, like, Ice Poseidon and those other fuckers could join him, that'd be also pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Because that's all I have to say on the Johnny Somali stuff.
Wow, good update. You
I'm just
know,
amazed that like he keeps having opportunities to stop and walk away, and then he just like
he's
he's
like,
like,
oh, I'll
I'll
double
make
down,
it worse.
double down on it.
Yeah.
How about I
Absolutely.
insult the judge? That'll work.
At one point, it's got to be a win, right?
Yeah.
One of these times.
Like the
I almost
gambler's
forgot.
fallacy.
In that follow-up stream he did after the court case happened, he talked about how he and Hank, the guy who's been hiding him all this time, have been laughing their asses off after leaving the court. He was saying like they weren't taking this shit seriously, which
Oh,
to be fair, they weren't.
okay.
But if those attempted interviews with him were any question, dude was not fucking laughing, I could tell you that. The guy was clearly very perturbed and standoffish if he was only telling the reporters to fuck off. Like, it didn't look like there were any gaffes to be having there. Well, not for Johnny at least. For everyone else, yeah. You know, lots of gaffes.
Gosh. You can only laugh at the misfortune of others as long as that other person is a jerk.
True.
So true.
That way
My
we
favorite
don't
actor.
feel bad about it.
Do you think he'll insult people in jail and then they'll beat him up?
Probably.
He just continues not learning. He's like, what if he somehow gets a phone and then he's like,
Hey guys,
Johnny
streaming.
Smarty coming to you from prison, and today I'm going to be insulting the biggest guy in here. And then he just gets the crap beat out of him.
Yeah. The moment he
Gosh.
says ching chong bing bong in front of like a big burly like Korean inmate, he's getting his shit kicked in.
Has he been doing that when he goes around the city?
No, but like when somebody in his streamer chat brought up the thing where like the judge asked him like what apartment he was staying in and he said he didn't speak Korean, Johnny's immediate response to that question was like, well, what am I going to say? Am I going to say King Kong Wing Wong?
Wait, he said that in court? He said that in
Bro.
court, man?
No, he did say that in court because he's a pussy.
Oh, he said this is a post-game story, okay.
Yeah, he said this like in his after stream.
Oh
Does
my
he
Oh,
not
wait.
know that the judge will probably like watch all of that? And
Yeah,
take
he's
it into
actually the judge is subbed to
You just lost a sub.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's
gosh.
definitely not. He's definitely being convicted now. I can tell you that.
Oh man.
I think in his first stream, the one that was on the night before his court date, like I think in that one he also said that he was going to stream before the trial, during the trial, which by the way, recording that trial was illegal.
Okay, yeah.
And he was going to stream after the trial because of how confident he was that it was going to be good. He didn't do any of those three.
Well, I thought you said he streamed prior.
No, he streamed like a day or two after the court case.
I thought you, but didn't you say he streamed?
No.
Blackout
He
drunk or something?
meant like on his way.
Oh, on his
inside
way
the
there.
building.
Okay.
And on his way out and inside the court building itself is what he meant.
And then he showed up and he's like, "Oh, these guys are actually a little serious, maybe."
Didn't
Yeah.
they realize that it was just a joke, man?
Kidding.
Oh gosh.
Guys, I was just kidding. You know I was just kidding, right?
I don't think he's
So
gonna do a 180 on that. I don't think he's gonna say I'm just kidding.
Well, if he walks in and says he's gonna plead insanity and he's just kidding, and then he leaves the courtroom and they like the court people just pull up his stream and he's just immediately cussing them out and insulting them. It's like, bro,
Gosh.
I think like
you're not
a
helping your
month ago,
kids.
when Ice Poseidon and his boys were in Japan, like they called up Johnny Somali just for the lols just to see what he was up to, how he was doing. And at some point, Johnny was like, "Hey, can you ask the CEO of Kick to let me back on?" And then they hung up on him.
Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Oh, sorry, wrong number. Oh, jeez. Anyway, switching gears. Max, today's episode is episode 70. I know it's a very big milestone, and we've been waiting for this day for a while. So, do you want to give us a good 70th episode monologue?
Sure. Of course, I've been, as you know, preparing for this moment for weeks, if not months.
Exactly. Yeah. Unlike the Doors.
Unlike the Doors, the schedule was too full.
Yeah.
With all my prep work, I just couldn't fit it in. And it's 70 whole episodes, which everyone knows has been some of the most consistent uploaded content on the web.
Absolutely.
And I think we deserve a lot of recognition for that.
Exactly. It's
certainly.
Like 140 plus hours of just pure golden diamond content.
Yeah.
Not really 140, but yeah, sure. We're rounding up.
Well, if each podcast is about 2 hours or so.
Okay, yeah.
Give or take.
Give or take.
And we're being generous because we're so good.
We're that good. You're right. Sorry.
And you have to factor in rewatches and going.
Oh yeah, of course. If we count
right.
my view like 3-4 times, then yeah.
Don't forget the Riley's dad views.
Oh well, those are like 0. What are you talking about?
I mean, shout out Riley's dad. Spiritually, he's always watching, and that's really what counts.
Yeah.
It's been a great one. We've had some amazing topics, like eyeballs. Can't even remember. Milk has been a classic.
All milk, yeah.
The crowd loves the milk. The comments are just always
the comments every time. I think the only comment we've ever got was chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich. I don't remember why I remember that, but yeah.
I mean, I think it's undeniable that it's been one of probably the most influential and powerful podcasts in the country. Yeah. Going on 2-3 years now?
We started in 2020.
Well, I mean, if you cut out the
the
gap,
we took out a year break.
Cut out the fat, and,
we just had to spend some time away from each other for getting back into the swing.
The band broke up, and then the band got back together.
And funny enough, I think we've done more than what we did in the past year. We've done more than the previous 4. It
just shows our commitment.
Yep, it just shows you that we're stronger than ever. Episode 70 is here with a great.
Amazing. My most memorable moment is.
Oh, go for it.
What?
I don't know if it was either really late 2019 or I think it was it had to have been. It was in 2019, and I was during the podcast. I was discovering how far back I could lean in my chair without falling over.
Okay,
I then discovered exactly how far I could.
So Max, that is a pre-podcast thing. Like I said,
that predates.
I have it recorded. I have it saved as.
I have it in Google Drive
as future podcast or past podcast, whatever I wanted to call it. I don't remember, but I have it stored. So I'm for a rainy day, use this. But yeah, so that's
so you're telling me that the people have never heard of it.
No, that must have predated.
I'll explain it for the people. I was sitting there in my chair and I was using only my pinky toe. How far back can I lean myself and balance without falling over? And then I fell over, which also yanked out my headphone cable. And so all that was heard on your guys' end was a brief yell and then complete
Oh my gosh. And Max, it's
That
funny
sounds pretty
because
accurate.
you're not even the first friend to fall out of their chair.
Oh, absolutely
Oh
not.
my
That's also not the
gosh.
first time I've done that. It's only the
You're
second
also
time, but
nuts.
the
You're
first
also
time
not
was
the
when I was
last
very.
friend to fall out of their chair.
Oh,
my
it won't be over yet.
We all have a great chair story, falling out of chair story.
Yes,
I don't think I do yet.
Oh, that is.
we'll get there.
I've already told my falling out of chair story. That's due to falling spiders. Gosh. Falling spider plops onto the keyboard. I push my hands onto my desk to move my rolly chair backwards, hits the carpet edge, and the chair's like,
And it's
oh!
over.
And then I start doing an army crawl away from the spider, and oh my gosh. A chair still works, by the way. Surprisingly. It's
So
an
you're
old
saying
chair.
you were bested by a spider?
Oh, yeah. That's why I have the jug.
The what?
The jug.
Is there just like an empty
Jug.
jug you imprison
Not
spiders
an
in?
empty jug. What are you talking about? Imagine, actually, you don't even really. It is a water jug or a milk jug. You know, the gallon jug filled with
Yeah.
water for weight. And if a spider's on the
Okay.
floor, just pick up the
Just
jug
drop
and then
it?
drop the jug straight onto the spider. It
You don't
got
drink from
jugged,
it?
man. No, you don't drink the water. What?
What?
Why would you drink the water?
Because it's a gallon of water. I need to do that. I
Yeah.
need to go get a gallon of water. Like
Just
I always sit at my desk and my water bottle runs out. I need to just go get a gallon.
just get like what my mother does. She just has 4 water bottles sitting right next to her. I'm like, it's a bit crazy, but I guess if it works for you, I'm
Ugh.
not gonna drink my jug water. That's for jugging, not for water
That's
consumption.
it's a strictly attack water.
Yeah. What if I drink the water and then another spider appears? Then I'm not gonna have enough weight
Well, you just
for
have
it to crush it in one go.
you just have to make sure you never fall below like 3/4 jug.
No,
Yeah.
that's way too much effort. This is a one and done water jug.
Did you hear they discovered a new spider species in Australia?
I
Oh,
saw
I
that.
have
That
no.
Like
was
an even
awful.
bigger, even scarier variant of the spider that they already knew
Oh,
about.
Oh
Yeah, I
gosh.
heard of that.
Wow.
Yeah, is it in Australia? And one of the deadliest spiders in the world?
Yep.
And they just found a new version of it that's just
Australian
exactly the
scientists
same,
discovered
but
bigger
twice as
species
big.
of deadly funnel web spiders.
Oh.
Fantastic.
The only difference is this one is
Yeah, it is one of the
twice
world's
the
deadliest.
size.
Oh gosh.
Oh, the new nickname for the spider is Big Boy.
It's the big boy.
This particular spider is a lot larger. Its venom glands are a lot larger, and its fangs are a lot longer, he said.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
so happy.
I don't think I'll ever go to
He said
Australia.
as he packed his bags and
Yeah,
left.
Australians
there's
are
the
built
side by side.
different.
The old,
Oh,
the previous,
gosh.
and then the new bigger one.
Why'd you put it in general chat?
Why not?
Oh, whoops, I was.
General
Oh,
knowledge that we
Jesus
just-
Christ! Oh my gosh! Now I gotta edit that out.
gotta
Putting it
edit
in
it
general
out.
chat screw up your stream?
What?
Is putting it in general chat screw up your stream?
No,
Oh,
the,
no, you're
the
talking about
doxing. The doxing.
Oh, the little bit of doxing. Oh, yeah. It's just a little bit. Just a little
Just a
bit.
little bit. It's fine. It
They
only.
only know the generic, they only know where we are within, like,
To be honest, you could go back to the
700
early
miles.
podcasts and you'd instantly like figure out the state.
we're just spewing left and right.
That's when I didn't care about editing. Now I have, a little sense of edit. But you can,
We're really just, I mean, again, 70 episodes of just pure.
70 episodes.
Right.
Sometimes we get a little spicy, and it could be dangerous if they knew who we were.
That is true. Good thing
They could try
we've all moved around since the beginning of the first podcast.
Oh yes, I've moved
Yeah.
like 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I mean, that like they got to make sure we don't get 100 because they're scared of us. Can't get
Oh,
100 episodes.
man, the first few podcasts are just pure gold to me. I go back and
Are they
listen to them.
on the YouTube?
Yeah, they're on YouTube. Yeah, they're on YouTube and Spotify.
Wow.
Yeah. Check it out.
I'll have to go watch the earlier ones.
Where else would they be, Max? Just on my hard drive? I'm just watching them on my computer. Hey guys,
Well,
we're
I don't
recording
know,
a
I don't know.
podcast just for Riley. This is the Rileys.
Yeah, don't
Riley's just
dox us on my hard drive. God, come on.
My hard drive has sensitive feelings, you know.
Oh my gosh. Let me go look up the names of the first podcast. I remember lassoing satellites, something Denmark. Or Denmark
Didn't
is
we
a
try
capital.
and figure out like something about sending cables to Mars one time or something?
Yeah, that was with the lassoing of satellites. It started with a cable going to Mars to get like fiber internet on Mars.
Oh yeah.
And then it turned into us lassoing and Jack calling me out for not knowing a lasso person.
Yeah,
Right.
sounds
Yeah.
about right.
You're a farmer. You should know a lasso person.
I am the most fake farmer you would ever find. Are you?
No.
Just because I lived on a farm.
That was the
and-
first episode?
yeah, first
Lasso
episode.
satellites. Huh. Whetstone.
Whetstones, Denmark's capital. All Milk didn't make it to the 5th episode. Oh,
I
shame.
feel like that can't be right.
Yeah, right.
Underwater
Feels like
wax.
What happened to all the
Lasso.
old episodes? Like all that was recent.
The 5th episode is recent.
Oh no, I'm
Feels like
thinking
it.
of it's because I guess All Milk has been around for so long. I forget.
Oh gosh.
How's All Milk that old?
Underwater tax economy or wax economy. Gosh, the wax people. We've talked about pancakes and waffles multiple times. Disappointing nickels. Super Bagman made an appearance.
Ah, no way.
Oh, one of my
What is
favorite.
Mummers?
You don't remember Mummers?
Not off the top of my head.
That was
I don't
one of
think
the
I remember
classic.
Mummers.
That was me, Max, and Cameron. We went on to this space website thing where you just kept going into different dimensions or different galaxy clusters, and we found
what was
a grandma
that?
cluster. But
I
one of the
completely
things
forgot
was,
about
oh
that.
man, you're a stinky mummer, and it was just a random off comment. That's the classic one. That's one of, if Riley had to pick Riley's favorites,
feel
it'd
like-
probably be Mummers. Like Fruit Drivers would probably be up there. What else?
Mummers was really good.
Denmark has a capital is pretty good.
I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch these because boxes, the undeep fryer, and
Oh
sandwich.
gosh, the undeep fryer. What that was a classic Max creation
So
right
is that-
there.
Is that like it undeep fries food?
Yes. Yeah, so you made a device to suck away
Oh my god!
the friedness on it, man.
Wow,
It's-
I was
it's like a
cooking
Hoover's.
4 years ago. Damn.
You were uncooking.
You're
actually.
uncooked.
I was-
Yes.
It's
This might
true.
be this might be my recency bias kicking in, but I'm particularly fond of Riley's trash can shenanigans from the previous episode.
Oh yes, that was very good.
Oh my gosh!
And somehow Max managed to one up him on a worse quote unquote trash can.
It was so bad, man. It was so bad. Oh.
I do appreciate that the UI changed
Oh,
after the third episode, and then hasn't changed a single bit since then.
No, it has. It has. Are you
It's
kidding me?
changed.
It changed today on episode 70, Max. You didn't see it?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, I don't have the stream up.
Oh my gosh. That's
Oh.
that's
Okay,
embarrassing.
That would do
Took me hours to change this.
What's
Here,
look at
here, I can show you. Okay, ready? So this is the new change, right? Here is the old change. Ew, what a terrible
Wait.
old change. Okay, and this is the new change.
Are
Look
you
at that.
referencing how it like slightly rotates?
So it slightly rotates, and there's more orange.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll fix it for episode 100. I'll fix the problem I already see. But
Okay, I believe in you.
yep. But yeah.
Anyways,
We'll get there.
Oh,
this is going back to
the HOA
oh.
episode was also good.
Oh yeah, that one was also pretty good. Max wasn't there for that, but it was good.
Well, you can kind of
It's a
just pick
shame.
like 20% of them, or probably 40% of them, and I won't be there. So it's
I
True.
think the record is I'm 100%. Austin
Yeah,
is
'cause you're
like
recording.
10%. I should do a statistic on it because I'm pretty sure
I think-
Austin's here the least, and then it's probably Jack and Max, and then Gavin, and then Cameron, then I.
Yeah, I feel like I've been here every episode.
Yeah, but you
Actually, I
sometimes
might have
come
missed-
in like
I
halfway
might have
through
missed
a few times.
one. I think I might have missed one, and that's because I forgot.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do
Nobody would
statistics
ever
for.
forget. What do you mean?
Nobody forgets.
do a
right?
live ranking.
Yeah, well, oh gosh, for episode 100, we're gonna do a tier list of our podcast, and I'll pull up some
Oh, boy.
statistics. I'll fix the logo again. We'll figure out an outro finally.
Wow.
We already have the
You
intro.
heard it here first, guys. By episode 100, we will have an outro figured out.
Certainly.
Oh
At that
gosh,
point, that's like what, like
that's
that'll be like probably like the
that's-
6-year mark.
30 weeks from now. That's probably close. That's probably close.
Because that's a little over 2 years, and it's been 4 years. So yeah, like 6.5
yeah.
years.
August is when we started. But
All right.
there we go. That's
We'll have an intro.
we already have the
You'll-
intro. What are you talking about?
Yeah. The intro is the.
True.
boo-doo-boo-boo-boo-doo-boo-doo.
We used to be a lot better with the non sequitur though.
What are you talking about, Max? What?
We've slacked on the non sequitur.
We did a non sequitur every time. I don't know what you're talking about.
What was the non sequitur today? I forgot. I didn't. Oh no, I wasn't.
You weren't here for the thing. Gosh.
I was like, we didn't do it today. What was he talking about?
I will say the broadness of what can or can't be a non sequitur has evolved.
Sometimes we're just in the middle of a story, and Riley just like, well, that's where we're gonna start the podcast. Sometimes
We started.
and sometimes it's welcome to the podcast. Sometimes it's Riley losing blood. Multiple things can be non sequitur.
Sometimes I die, and that's when we start.
Sometimes you stub your toe and it really hurts.
Exactly.
True.
I remember saying something like in the beginning of one of our Terraria videos, which Riley said I should use as the non sequitur for the podcast, but I never did.
Oh, unbelievable! Jack has some great non sequiturs. You give him pure silence, and then Jack will just say something way out of the blue,
Way out of pocket, yeah.
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah.
I want to roll back to the falling out of chairs. I don't think this is a falling out of chairs story. I can't speak for the individual in this case, but no. What I can say is that it's chair related and is also very funny.
Ooh.
So I'm going to screen share because I do have this recorded.
Oh, geez.
Let me try finding it.
Okay, is this like a video I should show on the podcast?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I think so gotta do the thing. Gotta click the thing. Gotta. How does Discord work? What the crud? No, it's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Just don't worry about my screen. That's normal. Probably. What is that?
Is everyone ready?
Nope, not ready. Not ready yet.
Okay,
Not there.
Okay.
Still hold. Everybody hold. Riley's editing
All
live. Okay.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Do it live on the NFO podcast. Welcome to the Freak Show, where we edit things live. So that you don't have to. I didn't know that this was going to be a clip. It's fine. I've almost got it. Okay, is that right?
Almost.
Okay.
Basically.
It's just going to cover the whole screen here. It's going to be fine. It's most of the screen. It's going to
That's
cover.
fine. They can see it.
Okay, here we go. Boom. Transition. Amazing.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yeah. Max is muted.
Oh, what?
He's muted. He's muted his mic, and he's no longer speaking to us. Okay.
Oh, we can't have him missing out on this.
Okay, let me just cover the bar there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'll let you work on this a bit more.
Yeah. I don't have really much more to. Oh, what? Oh gosh, what did I do? That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know why nobody thinks it's not fine. This is just how my. This is why. What?
Whoa. Said you don't know why nobody thinks it's not fine?
No, everything's good. Everything okay, transition, boom, a slightly bigger. Okay, Max is here.
Nice.
Are you ready, Max, to watch this?
What in the world are we looking at here?
Okay, we're gonna find out together.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll play over on Riley's screen.
Oh shoot. Oh gosh. It should play the volume. It should play the volume.
Alright.
I'll tell you if it doesn't.
Okay. So I'm gonna start it now. Start.
Like, did it start?
God.
I don't hear any volume.
Not starting for some reason. I don't know what's up.
Is there a play button?
Let me try. No, that didn't work. Alright.
Oh,
and it's gone.
Alright.
Oh, what?
We're starting from here.
This is the kind of production you can appreciate after 70 episodes. So.
Wait.
Oh my god.
You've got
not
this
on-
shit down to a science.
It's not on your stream, Riley.
No,
it's
it
fine.
is. It's this. That's the secondary screen. I'm not hearing any volume, by the way. Oh wait, do I have it muted? Oh gosh, I'm an idiot. I had it muted. Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
Am I going to hear it through you, Riley, or do you need to watch?
I'm going to say I don't have any audio, so.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh no, I had it muted, but it's not muted.
Maybe I don't need audio. Maybe I can appreciate it without audio.
There's no audio.
Definitely the audio is the most important part of this.
Oh, okay. So I can't.
Okay. This is so great. I'm glad we're doing this. This is. I wasn't hearing any audio in it.
All right. You hear it now?
Nope.
No.
You don't hear the audio?
No, there's a no.
There's no audio.
Fuck.
It's really high frame rate too.
This is classic game, classic Cordy.
Is it like Lethal Company or something, or what is?
It's a Lethal Company like game that we talked about last time.
It's one. Oh, it's that one. Okay.
Yeah. It's a Repo. Is the name of the game.
Repo, like repo in a car?
Like,
yeah.
What? Repo? What do you mean? Oh, like when you repossess something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Huh, interesting. Like the YouTube Shorts guy that is like a professional car repoer.
Now let me try fixing something real quick.
Okay. Good thing I took it off the screen, because that would have been embarrassing. Would have just said close stream. Now the question is, how many minutes of that will Riley put into the podcast?
Every second.
You should probably cut it to the part where it gets fixed.
Probably 0% of that was going in.
Make sure to include where Cameron says, like, hey guys, watch this, and then just it cuts to afterwards and we're all talking about it.
Yeah, it's a good one, guys, right? Good one.
Wow, that was so good. Wow, if you didn't see that, you're missing out.
Billy Mays here with the NFO podcast. If you didn't see that, well, that's unfortunate.
You can find it on our Patreon.
Yeah,
hey, don't promise things. Don't promise things that we can't do. Actually, probably wouldn't be hard to set up a Patreon, but I've never set one up.
I have one.
Sorry, Gavin, I won't be donating to
You're not going to donate to the NFO podcast, man?
I'm too broke.
You know what? With all your donations, what we can do with
Why don't we all donate to it and then just disperse the donations out, and the end result is that we just pay taxes.
Oh gosh.
Or the amazing post where GDP is technically just money changing hands. And so technically what you can do is just set up a program that just transfers $100 back and forth between you and one of your buddies, and just do that like a bajillion times, and you'll like double the GDP of the country.
All right.
And I like to. My conspiracy theory is that there's like GDP machines in like some government basement, and they're just transferring like the same dollar bill between
The same
everyone.
$1 bill.
The same one, and it just keeps getting moved around, and they keep adding 1 to the GDP.
There we go.
All
It's
right,
an infinite money glitch if I've haven't heard of one.
I logged in from the browser source to just the desktop app, and I'm going to see if this helps.
Okay, before I put it on the screen here, can we test? Oh, I hear it.
Yes,
I hear it.
all right.
Okay,
Also,
let's put it on the screen. Oh, look at that! Look at that! This is what dimension am I using here? This should I just fill the whole screen? Should I?
Also,
No. This is the podcast. This is definitely the podcast.
how is every side of that rectangle a different pixel value?
That's just how the game was designed, man.
Yeah.
No, like the little box on the screen.
Which little box?
That's
many
the
little
amount
boxes.
of distance it is away from the border.
Oh, I thought that was the dimensions of each side, and I was like, how the hell does this rectangle have different side lengths on every side?
Oh, you're talking about my screen. Oh, yeah, that's me.
Isosceles rectangle, man.
I was so confused. I was like, what?
I thought you were talking
World?
about what's like not the PX, but the actual the
I was
video.
watching Cameron stream and very
The viewers
confused.
can't see the PX, Max. That's-
What? Oh.
That's the.
Well, now
that's,
I'm just going to look like an idiot.
Okay.
I'm just rambling. The PXs do not matching the PXs do not matching.
That square on the side with all the measurements. What the heck's going on with that?
What's with all the
Guys, you see
green
this, right, guys?
studs?
You see this?
Look at the red square in the corner.
It's right there.
That's what I was doing for the longest time. Like, is he talking about the 3x3? How does he think that's a measurement? Like, what the heck is he talking about? And then I changed streams. And I was like, oh.
Whoops.
Max is just watching the wrong one.
These are just things that happened after 70 episodes, you know?
We're getting up there in age.
I'm just going to keep referencing 70 episodes now.
No matter what episode we're on.
Yeah.
I'll do it for every episode again, you know, seeing as this is the 70th episode.
70th episode spectacular.
The 8th, 70th episode.
My favorite.
This is the 70th episode. It's a very special occasion.
You only have the 70th episode once.
Okay, is
Sure.
everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
done making fun of Max, I think.
Yay. Well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Get out?
Yeah, this requires.
Let's get out of here.
It's gonna happen
Hopefully we
pretty
don't run
soon.
into
Don't worry.
Big spooky man in this next room.
No,
Oh,
no.
gnomes. That means the bad guys nearby.
Yeah,
So
gnomes
that
are
means-
always a precursor to evil. Yeah.
Fucking gnome killed me.
No way. God, I even broke my chair. Oh god, this is a chair. Oh, it went down the ass crack.
Riley, why are you
Went down
taking
my
the
chair.
cards?
I guess to help carry both heads.
I don't think it matters
Hey,
at
he's
this
here.
point.
Hit the box.
Oh, not clown. And
Just slowly walk this way.
my chair is split down the ass crack.
I'll push that.
I don't know. It's a wooden chair. It just splits straight down my ass crack. Right down the middle, all the way.
Oh my god.
Nope, invisible man.
It did. It split straight down.
Oh my gosh.
No, my walking clown.
Oh my god.
Invisible man.
Invisible man.
Alright.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Gavin broke his chair. In a
Straight
way
down the ass crack.
in a way I can only describe as somehow.
Gavin has broken 2 chairs in the past like 1 week.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, he broke his chair on Terraria night. We had the repo session, and he broke his backup chair.
I don't have good luck with chairs. I move around too much or something.
Maybe you have a chair curse.
Yeah, chair curse. I need a Kevlar chair.
Kevlar chair. Oh gosh.
Here comes Steve Austin with the metal chair.
I did have a super fun idea for the door occasion that I wanted to get to, and considering we don't have a lot of time left, I figured now's the best time to wedge this in here.
Sure.
So I bet you weren't expecting Big Money Bags McGee to come back.
Oh gosh.
Again, for more business ventures.
More business ventures.
Yeah. So today, due to the smashing success of Gavin's, what was Gavin's trash can thing? The auto
crusher.
Yeah, the auto crusher.
I don't remember the name though.
Yeah.
It's the auto crusher now.
Yeah. I don't think he gave it one, but anyways, due to the smashing success of that hit product, it inspired me to do another one of these. But I want you guys to tell me, you guys are getting big into the door business. You guys are all about the doors. And your aim is to revolutionize the idea of the door. Now, I'm looking for doors, not something that...
Not a hole in the wall?
I'm not looking for a hole,
okay.
a hole in the wall.
What if it's destroying my entire empire?
What if it's like a hole-shaped door?
That's still a hole in the wall.
Imagine a door that looks like a hole in the wall, so you just think you can walk through it, and then you just slam into the door.
Oh,
Right,
it's
like
a whole line of products.
No, that's not my idea, but just imagine it.
all right. Well, if it isn't your idea, then nobody can use it.
Oh, okay.
Still that. Anyways, you guys are going to tell me how you're going to revolutionize the door industry and change the idea of door usage forever.
Oh, I already got mine. Yeah.
I'm copying and modifying something from a book.
I have absolutely
I'm doing.
nothing. Like,
No, you should go first.
no,
Yeah.
please.
Sounds like you're volunteering for further idea, man.
Considering how prepared you are, we'll start with you.
With me?
Yeah, with you.
Oh gosh, I only had one idea, and it was so stupid.
Well, can't be.
So it'll be just like last time, then. You'll be fine.
Okay. So imagine this. Okay.
Remember to make it a door of some kind.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is a door? A door is a way to enter and exit a building, right?
Sure.
What else makes a door? Is it
Going from
it's
one room to
square
A
nature?
carpenter?
Is
A lot
Both-
of doors are squared.
Bilbo Baggins' door wasn't square. Checkmate.
Yeah, well,
Is
his door
it-
handle was in the middle,
is it
so I don't
based-
think he knew much about doors.
Is it based off the
wasn't a door expert.
size of the door? Is it anything? It's oh gosh, I had a great pitch and you guys were just ruining it. Absolutely ruining it. Just covering up.
Riffing, not ruining. It's
Ruining.
riffing.
You were ruining it.
Sell me on it, Riley. Sell
Ruining
me.
it.
Come on.
Okay. Imagine
it.
this. You know how
Uh-huh.
curtains have two designs, right?
Yeah.
You've got
No.
well, perfect, Evan. There's only two designs to curtains. You've got
Oh.
the pulley system where you have the and it lifts the curtain up. Maybe these are blinds I'm thinking of, actually.
Yeah.
Forget the curtains.
Yeah.
Imagine blinds. You've got
I was confused.
you got the pulley system where you pull the thing and it goes up. And then you also got the twisty nature where it goes and
Yeah.
slides
Yeah,
it.
both.
So I'm introducing the two-door system where you can either have a pulley system to lift the door up, or if you're feeling adventurous, you can twist the knob and the door moves sideways. Whoa! We're calling this the curtain door.
So it's like a sliding door?
So So my question is, if this works like blinds do.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the blind door, not the curtain door. Whoever thought the curtain was stupid,
Right,
get that person
okay,
out of here.
If this works the way blinds do, the twisting method is going to be completely useless because that only like opens the flaps to let sun in. It doesn't actually lift the actual blind.
No, yeah.
That's the pull method.
Yeah, that's no. You're missing the point here. Okay, so
So it's like a garage door, is what you're saying.
No, that's the pulley system. The blind where it slides, you go from it's a big door, so now it slides towards the center, so you can walk in either on the left or right side of the door. Now the door is in the center, and you can just go either way.
The door shrinks.
Yeah, you know the saying is like be a window, not a door. Well, this proves that completely wrong because
like, a really
our
big thing
doors can be seen through by the blind method.
Okay.
I'm pulling from just the stupid idea I had at the start here.
Right.
I feel like we should move on. Let's. I guess any other question about the blind door here?
All right, so like when you're saying the twisting method, does it just like kind of fold in on itself sideways?
What?
I thought it
It's like an
rotated
accordion where it
in
kind of
the
like
center.
scrunches in.
No. So you have Gavin's right. So the door isn't like attached to the side of the door frame. It's on a revolving platform. So it goes from like blocking you to now it's I don't know how to explain this. Do you guys not know what blinds are?
If it's in the
I
center.
know what blinds are. I'm trying to figure out how it would translate to a functioning door.
So it's like the Indiana Jones like fireplace spinny thing, but as a door.
I don't know what you're referring to. Okay, imagine
Indiana Jones where they.
I'm just imagining a giant stone block, right? And then in the medieval times, you have the secret hatch door, or not hatched. Forget hatch. It just slides so that it's still there, but it's now in the center. It's in the center, man.
So what you're saying?
Gavin has it perfectly. He understands me, guys.
I do. I understand you.
Into the center, then.
The door's in the center, so now you can walk on the left or right side. Imagine the spinning platform. So it moves from the door frame to not the door frame.
So what you're talking about is basically like when a movie or a show or something is in like a big old mansion, they pull on a book and the bookshelf just rotates. And
Yes! That is exactly what I'm talking about.
That's a much better way of describing it than comparing it to blinds, I have to say.
Oh, well, sorry. I only had the blind method in my head. I didn't have, the magical bookshelf. You pull the book and beep. No, I didn't have that in my mind. I said I wasn't prepared.
Okay, well, that's a significantly better door idea.
Yeah, but it's a two system. You can either do that or you can do the other way where it goes up. It's a two system. It's a 2-in-1 door opener.
I get it. I get you.
The blind method.
All right, Max, your turn.
All right. So we all know that the AI is getting big.
Yeah.
Everything's got AI in it. Well,
A smart door?
what doesn't have AI in it? Doors.
My pet?
So this new door is going to be fully AI integrated.
Oh, gosh.
And not only will it learn when you need to open the door and close it, but it also has integrated text to speech, so your door can compliment you when you walk through. Like, wow, you opened that door really well today.
It's got Chat GPT, so you can ask it questions.
Yeah, like door,
Door on the wall.
Like door, how much dirt did I track in? Like, and it'll tell you, like, oh, you tracked in, 2 whole cups of dirt, and then it'll scold you for making the floor dirty. And it'll tell you like how happy it was to open, like, it was my pleasure to open for you today, and then it'll close and be like, it was my joy to close for you today.
And make
it'll
jokes
do that
about opening up and being closed off.
Yep, it'll do it
Cool.
all. The new AI door, AI plus the AI plus super ultra pro door.
I
That
don't
is-
know if I want a door that'll talk to me every time I interact with it.
You don't think you want a door that talks to you, but once you have it,
No, you're right. I know I don't want a door.
Yeah, just imagining my door to the bedroom here just starts. Hey, you haven't opened me up in a while. It's just trying to sleep. I'm like, oh.
I know it's Sunday, but you haven't opened me yet this morning.
You haven't
Maybe you
gone
should get out of
outside
bed."
yet. Come out the door.
It can guilt you or scare you into going outside and getting some sun.
There's someone at your front door. If you don't wake up, I'm opening it.
Just creaks. Just makes creaking sounds. Oh my gosh. That's a terrifying thought.
You can put. Okay, this doesn't help promote my product. But you could make one as a closet door in a kid's room, and then it could like make monster noises and
Oh
move
my
itself.
gosh. You can customize your door to anything that you want.
Your door can do whatever you want. It's the AI.
The best
super
thing
door.
is, it learns about you.
Machine learning, yay!
True.
Well,
A
I guess
personalized
I
door.
can't argue with that. All right, Gavin, your turn.
All right. So, one of the worst things about a door is that when you open it and walk inside or close it or go all about, you're not always the only one coming in. Sometimes there's some buggies and mosquitoes and whatnot coming in with you.
I thought you were going to say there's a second person behind you, but
Yes, that
Buggies.
too. But
yes, buggies.
buggies is what I was thinking. So, my solution to keep bugs out of the house is instead of the traditional open door or magnetic screen or all those things that still leave a big enough gap for critters to get through, a door should just be a constantly cascading, thick wall of slime that you can solidify behind you.
What?
I thought you were gonna say water.
No. That's the first thing that popped into my head, so I'm sticking with it. It's thick slime. It's so
Slime ball.
thick that it only sticks to itself, so you can walk through without being slimy. And then you can press a button and it'll solidify itself. So that no human intruders can come in behind
You
you.
have to have the right
But-
frequency to unsolidify it.
Like a
Yeah.
non-Newtonian fluid door.
Sure, yeah, kind of, but not. Solidifying slime.
Solidifying slime. What's the door called?
Solidifying slime door.
Okay, pending door name.
The Cascade.
I had no clue where you're going with this at the start. Yeah, you don't want to get those buggies in. You need solidified slime.
You need slime.
That'll get rid of those buggies.
I don't know why this is what I thought of, but it's what I thought of.
So your suggestion is a portable slime door that keeps the bugs
It's
out?
portable?
No, it's not portable. It's stationary.
Yeah, you
Okay,
just
so
solidify it so it becomes hardened like a regular door.
Yeah, so at night, no peoples
alright.
can come in.
all right, so it's just like a slab of slime
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
in a door frame that you walk through, and then you solidify to keep the buggies out.
No, to keep the people out. The slime is there already to keep the buggies out when you walk in. It leaves no air gaps for buggies to come through.
The buggies hate slime.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
have bug repellent on it.
Okay, I see the application. This is pretty
Yeah,
neat.
yeah.
So is there plans for opaque slime, or does the slime turn opaque when it's solidified?
You don't want people looking in your house, do you? Like,
That's
Yeah, I think it's never been see-through. It just stays nuts looking through.
It's
Alright,
like the
and,
Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah.
and how
like
does the
yak.
slime know like who is or isn't allowed to solidify it? Like, is there?
It's
You just have a button on the end of
I
it.
thought you had like a key
like a
thing.
garage key button. It's like
Yeah.
a button that you can keep. Like a key.
All right.
You can integrate
Okay.
AI into the slime.
No AI in slime.
No, none of that. None of
AI slime.
AI slime. Artificial.
Nickelodeon's about to go crazy.
I'm just saying, Gavin, if you plan on implementing AI into your slime, that is definitely losing points in your favor.
You're getting demerits.
The no AI slime.
All right.
No AIS.
Good. I see the potential in this. I see the potential in Riley's. Riley is a classic secret door, but made
But
push into
secret.
a more common level. I
Yeah.
respect it.
But
My
there's
only
a lot of gaps with a door like that.
yeah, like
For buggies.
yeah, that is true.
It's the
It is
blinder
very-
doors. It's what we're still in the prototype design phases, man.
I mean, like, and like,
Could
like
have a
how
deadbolt
wide
system.
are these doors gonna have
It's
to be?
kind of,
Because
it's
if somebody's-
basically 2 doors right next to each other.
Okay, so it's like okay, so it's that big. That's
Yeah,
not going to.
It's a
fit
double
in
door
most-
system, man.
My only complaint is that like you're essentially you have a maximum of half of a door width. So like if I need to get like a chair through there.
Well,
I don't
that's
have
why you
enough
have the
room.
other system. That's why you have the pulley
You
system.
pull string it up like a garage door.
Oh, but you said it's stone. Isn't that going to be heavy?
No, that was an example, man. That's an example design of
Oh.
the how it,
It was
would
all
work.
It was so
That was
all
a
over the
prototype.
place.
That was a
Couldn't quite
prototype.
follow.
It was that's where my brain was. I'm like, it's obviously this way, guys. This is how I know it. So how aren't you on the same wavelength as me? It doesn't have to be stone, but that's the design I was thinking of. It could be
So,
fake stone.
What kind of systems are in place to ensure that somebody just doesn't push the door to rotate it from the other side?
Or
Yeah,
lift it up.
Like what kind of
deadbolt system. So it's
Deadbolt?
in place and just all across
Okay.
the side, double door style.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, but like
go on.
how do? But if it's bolted on the other side to keep them,
No, it's
from
bolted on
getting-
both sides. That's the lock system. Deadbolt.
All right, I'm assuming that the bolts just unbolt themselves when you unlock it.
Yeah, that's your key unlocks the thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I imagine this at a bank. That's my.
All right. So you're specifically tailoring this to large buildings that would have double doors.
Yeah. It is a double door system. So it could be like at the school, with instead of the 4-door system, they could have 2 of these installed.
Oh my goodness.
Walmart should install these bad boys easy.
Yeah, Walmart has door size. Yeah,
But if you're a homeowner, you probably won't be making much use of it.
you could switch your garage doors out, like Gavin was saying.
Yeah.
But
Just have a whole row of your doors. They're just really short for some reason.
but my question is, why would you want to sub it?
You don't have to. It was just a choice. Like, you could use the garage door
I
for
want my
this
side
instead.
door to match my garage door.
Are you just asking in general why would you want this door?
I'm just thinking about the door market.
It looks cool.
I'm not saying it
That's it.
doesn't.
It's
look
different.
cool.
It looks cool, Gavin. In my mind, it looks amazing.
Okay.
Look inside my mind.
I can visualize
I'd
a
rather not.
door frame like this that can also be pulled up like a garage door to be pretty cool. I see the coolness factor.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Okay.
about accessibility, in which there's not a whole lot.
To be honest, we're going more aesthetic instead of functionality.
All right.
But if you have if you need like a large opening to your house, this could be a good,
So
component.
what you just said is you're not going for functionality, yet you're thinking schools and grocery shops and outdoor doors and garages.
And banks.
I would
Banks.
think if you want an aesthetic door, it'd be like to a man cave or something, not to
Yeah,
an
that's the
exterior.
stone design. Okay, I feel like we're focusing a lot on mine here. Like we could keep moving on. I didn't think about it further after saying it, guys.
All right. Well, I think Max has
I didn't
said
think you
enough.
thought about it much before you said that.
I didn't. I
I
didn't think about it. You're like, oh, you could go first then.
I think I have about everything I need to know about for Max's. So, Gavin,
Oh,
how do
okay.
you plan on revolutionize? What are your plans for the slime door, like for future developments and such?
Uh, I mean, you could make the clear ones for Windows. You could transfer them into Windows.
Ooh, you're stepping into the window business too.
And does it
Okay,
allow
that'd be good.
breezes in?
Yeah, you just got to turn off the slime flow, man.
Oh, so it's just a hole in the wall?
Until you flow the slime or solidify the slime, yes.
It could be
Oh.
multiple holes in the wall.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be able to deactivate certain parts of the pump, and then you can have like slits all the way down, and then solidify it with the slits.
Maybe it's like a window
Hmm.
screen, so it's like a net that will still keep the buggies out,
Yeah.
but also
Maybe.
let the breeze go through.
I'm imagining great like designs of different colored slime. Just flowing in great patterns.
Oh, yeah, what are the different color options available?
Just the Roy G Biv for now, but we'll make combos.
Okay.
You only need Roy G. Biv, right? Because then you can make every color.
Yeah, exactly. See, he gets it.
Okay. Well, Gavin's is pretty straightforward. I don't think I have a lot of questions.
Yep. Pretty
I
smart.
felt like
pretty
mine had a
intelligent.
lot more questions here. Mine had more questions than the other two combined.
Well,
Yeah.
it's very confusing.
Very over-engineered.
What's hard
Yeah, I
to
mean-
think about is the double blind door system.
Riley, you explained it very weirdly. Okay. Like
Oh, did he just cut out for me?
Nope.
Oh, he cut out for everybody.
I guess
I
unless
think
he
he-
stopped talking.
He might have kicked his Ethernet cable.
Does he do that?
He talked about that
it's
like
happened
2 weeks ago,
occasionally.
right? He's like, yeah,
Sure.
so the one downside is this Ethernet cable, and then just like just stopped.
He hasn't left the call though.
Well, normally you don't leave until you reconnect back in.
Oh, interesting.
It's a
Is that how it
classic
works?
Discord. Yeah, that's how you know they're about to come back in. Is they left. Oh, he's having internet problems, guys.
Oops.
The question is, how long is it going to take him to figure out that he's not here?
So,
Oh, hey, Cameron.
the
Welcome back.
Ethernet came loose.
There we
Oh,
go.
wow.
I called it.
All right.
Anyways, you cut off at Gavin's is a very easy to understand design.
Yeah, Gavin's is a very solid idea, pun intended.
Oh,
Max, you might have to consult someone else for your product.
yeah, yours would be great at like a horror themed building. I think that would go great. Or an airport.
Oh, that doesn't have to be horror. I was just giving a fun example of the use case.
I think we were all giving fun examples of the horror theme.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't see the market in a door that just talks to you unless you're a bit of a loony guy who wants that.
No?
Everything's becoming smart these days. The smart refrigerator, the smart walkie-talkie, the smart door.
Oh yeah, there was a Juicero, the smart juicer.
Oh yeah, the smart
Big
juicer.
Arrow.
Classic.
smart
Classic.
shoes that went somewhere. Ooh, the smart air umbrella.
I think it's funny that Riley went to smart walkie-talkie when smartphones have existed.
Yeah, phones are basically the smart walkie-talkie.
I was going to
right?
say smart walking device, and I'm like, what is a walking device? So I went with walkie-talkie. I pivoted, Gavin.
Anyways.
Okay.
Max, you could have just left it at like, all right, so these doors, they just open at a thought, and they're forever tethered to your brain. So
My
that way,
door's
you
open
can
for thoughts
think.
too.
That way, you can just think about the door opening, and you don't even have to open it yourself. You
But
just
like, What if I want to say thank you to the door?
Thank
You
you.
can still say thank
Say
you.
it.
Well,
But it won't reply.
it'd be a hollow thank you because nobody says you're welcome.
Yeah, like it would be
Is
like,
that
oh,
a
you're
hard
welcome.
no for you if it can't respond to a thank you?
Yeah.
Do you ever say thank you without somebody saying you're welcome? It's the simple
Yeah.
philosophy of if a tree falls in the middle of a forest, does anybody hear it scream? Very similar concept to if you say thank you to a door that doesn't speak to you, did you actually say thank you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you'd want to say thank you to a door, anyways.
This is a Max example.
Every time he
I've
goes to
never done
Walmart,
that.
he's like, "Oh, thank you."
Thank you.
Thank
The point is, Max, I'm not on board with your.
No,
I just wanted to make this clear, but Max, terrible idea.
Max, you suck.
That's strike two. You came after Riley last week, and you're coming last again.
I do like it when my competitors are
Riley
two.
and Max.
Let's just say you two, yeah. It's the nicest thing I can say.
Last time I went first too. I don't like this order.
You keep volunteering. It's not our fault.
I didn't volunteer. To be honest, I probably would be so engrossed in your guys' design. Even if I went last, I'd have a terrible design.
Alright.
Oh.
Anyways, Gavin, yours has so much potential. Riley's
I
also
agree.
has a lot of potential.
I really like Gavin's design.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you. Gavin's is so much more broad. Riley's only works with like big buildings.
I was trying to focus on doors this time. I'm like, okay, what is a door?
I'm not saying you weren't. Gavin did too. And
You said Gavin's is broad, which means it could be more than a door.
Yes.
Exactly.
Then what? I was focused on door. Last time I went too broad, and now Gavin's benefiting from being broad.
It's a thin line you gotta walk.
Door out of the equation. I'm sorry, Riley.
I see. He started with door. That's where I went
Mechanism
wrong.
just happens to flow well into window.
Yeah, I really like Gavin's design. It's a genius idea.
Tell you what, Riley, I'll give you some pity investment because
I'll give you the $1 investment.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I'll buy one door
I'll pay
off of
for your
you.
gas to drive out here and give the talk.
$1 for gas?
I'm not
How cheap is your
paying you.
gas, man? Am I riding a bicycle? Like,
Well, I'm just envisioning like Shark Tank, and they're just like, yeah, we'll pay for like the Uber you took to get here and talk to us, but that's it.
we won't pay for the Uber back, but we'll pay for the Uber
No,
here.
the one here, we got you covered.
On your way back, you're on your own. But anyways, Gavin, as yet another successful business that you have pitched.
Woot woot. I've learned from my clock days. I've become better.
Who won the clock one? Didn't you win the clock one?
Austin won the clock one.
Yeah, I'm almost certain I didn't.
Austin's was the basic design of like a digital clock.
Yeah, but it had so much potential.
But we partnered. He also like partnered with mine, I think.
No, I don't.
What?
With someone else.
No,
you partnered with-
Jack and you started combining since you were both watches.
Yes.
You two were the worst ones.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, Max is like 0-3. I'm like middle. The Gavin's like top tier here.
Yeah.
I see where we all lie.
Medal on that one, the clock one.
See, I go for the laughs. If I just start saying like nonsense, I can be like, oh, you know what? It's kind of like this, and then people are like, oh, I think I understand, but everybody has a different image in their mind.
I mean, hey, Riley, hey, your nonsense actually was not a bad idea this time around.
It never is a bad idea. It's all for the laughs and for the jokes and for the praise and the glory that never appears. And the gaffes.
It's just Gavin just happened to have a significantly is fine.
This is way better than you. I don't know what to say. Maybe Riley come up with a better idea next time.
All right, Riley. What's the topic next week?
Oh gosh,
Yeah, Mr. Idea Man.
Mr. Idea Man. I had so many at one point, and now I've instantly put on the spot. I'm like, oh shoot, pull up the list. I don't even know where the list is anymore.
No, you gotta come up with it from your dome.
I had the first thing that came to mind is a terrible idea, so I don't want to do that. And the first thing I thought of was therapists. I don't know if I want to talk about therapists.
All right,
I've never been to one.
I've never been to one.
Neither have I.
Me neither.
So let's all talk about it.
No.
Next time.
No. I can think of one's better. I can think of one. I've got it. Come on, give me a second. Give me a
You
moment.
said you got one. Do you have one, or do we have to give you a second?
I'm coming up with one. I've got it. Don't worry. The pressure.
No pressure.
No, we already talked about that. Gosh darn it! What haven't we talked about? Like, we should talk about holes. We've already talked about holes. Oh my gosh.
Holes the movie?
No.
I think we mentioned it. Sleeping masks. Sleeping masks.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
You guys are so disappointed in that. I'll think of something else, okay? I seem instantly disappointed.
Oh, we're talking about
Oh, yeah. Even if you come up with a new topic.
What's wrong with sleeping masks?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with sleeping.
You guys just all sounded disappointed.
I didn't sound disappointed.
Everybody sounded disappointed.
I was indifferent.
You're like, oh, this was a sad Wasn't like, oh. Roll back the tape. Okay, sleeping masks for next time on the podcast on the 70th spectacular episode.
On the second 70th episode.
Yay.
Yay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.